Yeah. Nah, man. You know we gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. Big girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door. Watch the silly.
It's that time, you guys. Welcome to HOtt PiXX. You know, when we follow new sports, you need something to calm you down. And it's wonderful to have the athletic version of sports and judging fashion and models. Because, you know, fashion, Mario, is a new sport here in the United States. You didn't know that, did you?
No, Vic, you're constantly surprising me with new things.
You know what? First of all, let's just say this. We rate them
Vic.
1 to 10, 10 being best, 3 men, 3 women. We keep it fun. Support. All of them are wonderful. We just like to put a video on the stage of rage with you. We're going to start off with the ladies today. And you know, when you think of Los Angeles, I say the name is Scaramanga. And Scaramanga says, you know, you really like my beanie wrap with the red scarf look. Now look at that, Mario. Notice the red, white, and her.
The only thing I don't like is the head wrap.
Why?
Because I don't think it goes with this.
If you were out on an island somewhere, wouldn't you like that look?
No.
Okay.
But she's fine.
Well, that helps.
She's here in L.A. Girl, you got to come on the show and represent.
Okay.
Show us what the head looks like without the wrap. You know, they don't always get to choose this. She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
I think also that the expression that she's showing is not optimum.
What expression should you?
Well, I'm just saying you got to rate the facial members. How you emote into those photos is an important part of this.
Help that general public with emotion.
I don't really like, even though she's gorgeous, very attractive face. It's the emotion in the picture I don't particularly care for. I don't particularly care for the picture.
Okay.
And I don't care for the head wrap. But I'm still going to give her 9.5.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. I got for somebody, and PMC chimed in with you and gave you a 9. PMC is out of Pittsburgh. For all of you guys who want to know where the man has a river that runs through it. So I'm going to chime in with you and say I like the headpiece because it adds a different flair. Now,
Max, he's not looking at the head wrap. Why not, Mac?
Wait a minute. Mac is already following where I see it's more important because Mac says she gets
I
a
would
10.
think that to y'all that head wraps would be important.
You had your moment. You just lost it. Now let me get back to. Let me say what I want to see more of.
What?
I actually would like to see a little bit more of her standing up, and so it's not a penalty that she's not showing something. It's just that I'm missing something. So I would like to see more, and because of that, I give you a 9.5. I'm not
Same
feeling
score for different reasons.
Yeah, different reasons. That's all. Now, I'm going to take you over to somebody who basically says, you know, I'm from Los Angeles too. And, you know, since Mario's trying to covet those who are locally, let's see if he keeps his score in the range that it's supposed to be. Jasmine Jannay says satin really looks good with her brick wall background. Mario, satin and brick wall.
She sells her hair, huh?
You know what? Mario.
Oh, she buys it. She's gorgeous.
You know what?
I love her belly button. I like the picture. I like the treatment done on this one. It's photoshopped, of course, and stuff,
right.
But nicely in a way that works to me. I like it. I'd like it, and it's warm, different, better emoting.
Yeah.
Than in the previous photo specifically.
Okay.
And so, and a better picture and
Right.
processing.
Right.
So this is wonderful. So I got to give this a 10.
10. There we go. Jasmine Jannay has already made her impact here with Mario and the city of Los Angeles for obvious reasons. I'm going to say wonderful picture. You know, it's nice. It's very sensuous, so to speak. Now, on the model tip, the hard part about it is she's very attractive. Now, PMC gave her 11. Obviously, a river runs through it is where you want her to come. That's okay.
She ain't going down by the creek.
All right. So
PMC,
that's okay.
she's not going down
You're
by the
chumming
creek.
up a light. I like that, man. You're
She
very
might
good.
come to the lab.
You know it's wrong. I'm not finding anything wrong with the picture, but like I said, it's the part where I said the facial expression is different. So I'm gonna give her a 9.5.
Damn, where everybody else gave her 11. PMC and Max at 11.
Well, all of us can't be on the same boat. We're all heathens.
That's right. We're here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, we're here. But let me tell you, Phallyn, who says, I'm not going to tell you where I come from, says, look, my jean bikini is not by Levi Strauss. Now, Mario, I want to see if the fellas all stay on the same page. Jean bikini, man. I want you to check out the beanie. Just tell me you're going to find something wrong with this. You better think now. You better think before you blink.
Okay, you the guys who do this, you guys. Compared to the other stuff, she's a little not as tight.
Really?
Yeah, she's not as tight.
In what way?
Around the abs and,
Are you trying to say that she's not in shape?
Where's she from?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look, PMC gave her a 12. So
how come you don't list where she's from?
Because maybe they didn't list where she's from.
Okay, I think she's wonderful and pretty, and she could easily be my woman because I wouldn't be concerned with the perfections. But when you're on HOtt PiXX, with all the other people that we have on HOtt PiXX, then the details are important.
Why don't you do me a favor?
So, that means so for that reason, even though I love her,
right.
And she looked like she could be my woman. That's why I have to tread lightly.
Okay.
I'm giving her 9.2.
Would you be so kind to read PMC's response to your commentary? You don't have to read it.
Yes. Look at those thighs and breasts. I think the breasts are a little too ponderous.
No, go up above his prior.
Love that hard body. She's softer around the abs, you guys.
Look,
she's got a little. Whatever you call a little roll there.
Wait a minute. You read.
She's got a little roll and a little pouch.
Mario, you did not read the right commentary.
Okay, you read it. I can't see.
PMC, I'm gonna read for you. PMC says, GTF, which means get the out of here, Mario. You're blind.
I'm just saying, Vic. I'm highlighting. She has a little. She's got a roll here, and the abdomen is loose here.
It's Photoshop
and the breasts
distortion.
are more ponderous. So now I'm not saying that she wouldn't be wonderful and be like I said, she could be my woman. But on here,
right.
compared to the standards that we have on here,
right.
she has to come lower.
I remember the days. I'm not going to go there. Let me just say this. I see we have a 11, we have a 9.
I would have loved to.
And you gave her a what?
9.2.
9.2. I'm going to give her a 9.3. See, we're close. I just want to.
Yeah, it's a little soft in there.
I'm just trying to say, she has the look.
And a little ponderous.
In
other words, you can have the big breasts, but if they more perky and point upwards,
right,
they're gonna get better numbers.
All right. Well, let me go over here. We're gonna come back and pick our number one, Pimptress, Diva, Queen. Whatever you want to call it.
I love it.
It's time to go to the brothers and see if any of this reflects what we used to be and how we used to roll. And Jordan Webb is out of Moorpark, California. He says, Calvin Klein hasn't called me yet.
Hey, he looked like one of the Kennedy boys and stuff in this picture.
Yeah, I know. He does. He have the.
Yeah, he's working this.
Yeah, he has that look.
Yeah, he's working this as a model. I can just tell you as models go,
yeah.
He's look like one of the Kennedys. So he must be getting over it.
Yeah.
Just invite us to some of the parties, man.
That's all you got to do, right?
Yeah, why can't you invite us to some of the parties so we get some of your cast-offs?
Now look at this is a good one. Now look at the picture, the photo itself. When you rate the photo, you already gave the image of the model. So what do you think about the photo?
Well, even though I have trouble with the white on white. But the photo is stylized in a way that works. Look like a Calvin Klein ad.
Yep.
So that's all I can say. To me, it's first rate.
Right.
So if you're imitating something, it's first rate.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a 10.
Ah, you gave him a 10, huh?
Even though it's stylized. In other words, Vic, it's hard for me normally to give you a 10 when I can't see your eyes at all.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, I know.
But that's part of the mystery of the picture. I'm just embracing the picture.
Right.
The picture is a hot picture.
If it's a headshot picture and the way he's coming off with the image, I would sit back and say he pulled it off.
Exactly. It's really stylized.
It's extra serious, though. It's one of those moments. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
But as a photo, bleeding the back white to
So
white.
the photo aspects is what's selling this mostly, right?
Well,
all the stuff the photographer did in the processing also has a lot to say.
Well, the hard part about it is we penalize people with bleeding white on white background. So I'm gonna stay consistent here.
Right, we do.
I'm gonna say we penalize him, and I can say he can have that same look, wear a different shirt, and he still comes across because it's his attitude.
Exactly.
But that
Or
photography,
make the background off white like a gray.
Yeah. See, right
like
now,
a light gray or
that's
something.
all. So I'm not saying the model's not going to make it because he looks like he's a Calvin Klein person or somebody in there. But I got to give him an 8.5 because I can tell you
8.5.
Why? Because they would rip the actual shirt is getting lost. The shirt is lost. It's starting to lose.
I wouldn't make it a habit calling me that.
You're wrong.
son.
You're wrong. You're wrong. So I'm just saying, you get halfway down to the shirt and you lose it. Now, if they're trying to fade it out,
8.5.
yes. If they're trying to fade it out, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but he'll definitely get worse.
I gave him a 10, y'all. He gave him
Yeah.
So that shows you how diverse we are.
Yeah, there you go. Now let me go over to our next cat. Brandon Jones is out of Atlanta, GA. He says, it's one thing. You must be part of the club to wear the sweater. And he looks like he's part of the club, Mario, because the sweater.
Working it.
Yeah, man. It looks like he's part of
Working
that higher education group, man.
Remind me of that brother who's getting all that acting work out of England.
Idris Elba?
No, the other brother. He's been playing in he's getting some movies too. I forgot the guy's name. And he was in Jericho.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
You know what I'm saying? He just got a latest thing. He just got something new that's hot.
Yeah.
But anyway, picture's hot.
Yeah.
Ad wise, stylistically, consistent, Vic.
Yeah.
Consistent. I think this one works for everybody. 10.
Dang, you gave him a 10. It's a good day for.
Well, I think these. You know what it is? Both. It's not. These are excellent examples of photography.
Right.
To me, where the models do their thing, but man, they're very well done. This is another well done photo.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him where they actually. It's a little hot. It's a little bit hot, but it may be my display.
Well, they need to get a little bit more in this. Of course, it's your display. It ain't my display. It ain't none of my fault that it don't look good.
Well, I'm gonna say this: he could have pulled this all off. Actually, the glass is not necessary, but I'm not going to take away.
Glass is not necessary. I assumed it was an ad.
Yeah,
but maybe not. It's an ad for fine wine.
It's whatever it is. It's whether he has it or not. It wasn't necessary. But he looks like he's a preppy from a higher institutional college or university. Says, I'm from the alpha group. The alpha male. So he pulls that off with attitude. He's cool. So I ain't mad at him. I'll say this. I think if the ladies were looking at this, they would want to see more. I think they like the idea of seeing more.
Plot your penis. We sell no wine before our time.
Let me go and get my
Well, you say what's more?
Okay.
How do you go from this to more? By the way,
First of all, you don't have to go. Man, you're lost.
How do you go from this to more?
And let me just say this.
He's so stylish.
No. You know what? It's like women will say this. It's like a guy who's posing with his chest, showing his chest, but they never see the legs or anything else.
They never satisfied.
They'll sit back and penalize him for it. So I'm gonna say the attitude is cool. I'll give him a 9.2. 9.2. See, that's not bad. Not bad.
No.
All right, let's go over to our next cat from Camarillo, California. Kevio. Kevio just says,
ain't shit going on in Camarillo.
You're wrong, man. A superstar shines when the lights are on. The lights are on, man. Is Kevy showing?
Vic, this all today are convincing photos. So you obviously were on a little thing with that today.
Yeah.
Because they all are really convincing photos.
Yeah.
Where the model there's something being put branded here. There's something being put together.
Yeah.
And they all are good. I like this one.
Yeah, this one's tight.
I like this one too.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give him a 10.
Yeah.
Because in other words, they're way above the usual.
Right.
Okay, every one of these is way above the usual.
Yeah.
Now maybe you wouldn't give it a 10, but you're going to give it a 9 something. Everybody.
Right. I'm gonna say this: it's two things working here. You don't get to see.
Yeah. Nah, man. We gotta do a joint for the ladies, right? So every club worldwide, we gonna move y'all like this. Come on, bounce, bounce, bounce. Big girl, big girl, big girl, big girl. girl. It's Friday night when the club lines be out the door. Watch the